not in a save room, so I don't have nice intro music. So just bear with me here. I just need to post that I'm live. Bear with me. If I had nice little intro music, that would have been a lot better and more pleasant. Why is my mouse being laggy? Okay. Oh, wow, my monitor's not even switched over. It's amateur hour over here. Okay. What will we do? Okay, that needs to definitely go in. Alright, that goes in. I should probably keep those with me. I don't need those. And I don't need the maps yet. Do I have a map? Where are we going? Actually, I probably should bring those medals, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need them very soon. So let's kind of want the shotgun with me, but just as a safety net, because we don't want to get caught, because there's hunters just lurking. So we have the wolf medal, we have the eagle medal. I don't remember what we need the wind crest for. So let's just roll with that. And I was sprinting to find this so I could save last night. So let's see exactly where we need to go. Probably through here. Oh, I don't need that. I do, but I don't. My wife fell asleep while we were watching her TV show. And one of the main characters. And she's really sad about it. Sorry. The only place that I need to go is in there. Right? There's the lift. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Where that fountain is on the bottom left. But How do I get there is the question. So that goes... How do I get there? It has to be through here. I think I might need the battery. Hey, Kiana, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. How is your Tuesday? It's Tuesday, I think. This is a PS4 port of the GameCube remake from 2002, I think it was. So it's a remake of the original PlayStation. Yeah, here we go. Because we had Black Tiger, we go through here. Wait a minute, isn't that where I just went? Let's take a look at the map here. There's the Black Tiger room, there's that. Let's go to this room here in the hall. What are these for? They look like they would be hooks of some sort. It's a good one. This is what really set the standard for what a remake should be. It really set the bar for any other remake that would come. Because it really took the original Resident Evil and it expanded upon it in every way. It improved it on every front, and it just really just made it a new game, but still kept true to the original. So any remake of any game that exists is most likely because of this one. Like, when this came out on the GameCube, it was unbelievable. Do I still have to crank this thing? Maybe that's what it is. That would make sense. Because I think that is how I get to where I need to go. So, is it this way? That would be a big old no. What about the other spots where I had to do that? Oh, gosh. This one is the issue, I guess, with this one for somebody who hasn't played these styles of games is it's a lot of exploration. Like this one is a lot of exploration and a lot of backtracking, and if you miss something or you forget something, then you have to walk all the way back. So it's a little unrelenting in that regard. Where's the other, like, part of the wall that I moved before? For me, it's definitely Resident Evil. It's just because I grew up with these games. Like, I grew up playing the original, and I love the storyline and the lore behind them because they have such deep lore to them. I do enjoy it. Like, the old Tomb Raider... I just went backwards. The old Tomb Raider games are a little tough to go back to. But the ones that they did on the 360 and the PS3, I think they're fantastic. I love those ones. Those are great. The reason I bought an Xbox One originally was just to play Tomb Raider. That was it. It was Rise of the Tomb Raider. It was the second one. The only reason that I bought an Xbox One at the time. Okay, that one was no. That one was just didn't even need to be turned. So I guess I'm done in this area then. I guess there was a spot in the mansion that I could take the battery pack. 'Cause there's no doors and stuff that I need to go to. So I guess I just go up that ladder down here. And apparently I beat Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I don't remember. I don't remember beating it. Okay, so I believe we take this somewhere else. But where haven't we been? Okay, that's just the courtyard. We've been pretty much everywhere in the mansion. We don't need anything there. Nope. And nope. Where did that lead down? And then this is that. There's the way. There's the spot that Neptune was. There's that. Oh, the when they like ported old like games like that to the PC. Yeah, I could see how that would be a little buggy. That would be a cool collection piece though. Like to have the big box PC stuff for those games, that would be really cool. They had a Resident Evil one that I would love to have, but I guarantee it's so expensive. Actually, I'm gonna look that up because I know they ported those to the PC. Resident Evil PC. Did they have a big box for it? Oh, they do. Oh, that's not too bad. You can get it complete for $50. That's not bad. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 Platinum. Oh, the PC one's $35 for Resident Evil 2. That's not bad either. And you can get Resident Evil 3. That's $70. That's not hateful. But do they come in the big box? Let's look at this eBay listing. That's for Dreamcast. Those are jewel cases. Maybe they didn't have a big box. If they had a big box, though, that would be sweet. The original Tomb Raider games, though, they don't feel great. They actually remastered those. They remastered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where does this cylinder go? Where would this go? Well, clearly it's in Roman numerals. Where would that go, though? I haven't seen anything that would go into. So clearly I'm, like, bypassing a spot here that I'm not finding. What kind of games do you normally play? I know you said you played Destiny 2. Which that's not a bad one to play. From what I know. I don't play it, but I hear good things about it. I played the first one and I had fun. I think I played a little bit of the second one, but I don't remember. Yeah, what is with those things? The controls for these games are what really don't. World at War, that's a good one. That one was one I missed out on. I didn't play that one back when it was out. I forget what game I played at that point. World at War was that was a Call of Duty. That was a good one. I played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 1. I stopped playing right around that time. I don't know what I played instead of those. Like, what are these things? I know the medals go to that fountain that is in the bottom left corner of the map, but I can't remember how to get there. And I thought it was via the tunnels. But I guess not. This just leads me to a dead end. Just a first aid box, which I don't need. I have enough health. It's killing me to not remember where to go. But there's nowhere to go. Like, it shows incomplete here. What am I missing? If anybody here in this chat knows what I'm missing, please let me know. Because this is going to drive me absolutely insane. Because there was nowhere to go from here. This was just to get the medal. Rotate the statues. That crank is just for that wall. I don't get it. What am I missing? This whole stream's just gonna be me running around like a maniac trying to figure out where to go. Like, there's something that sits there. Like, there would be no reason to sit something in there. And it would be glaringly obvious. Hello, camera angle. Like, it bugs me that it's just there. I didn't want to equip that. So, like, nothing examines it. So it's not of importance. Probably turn the game up just a smidge. Turning that doesn't do me any good. It doesn't take me anywhere. What am I forgetting? this just takes me right around in a circle. Wait, hold on. Let me go in here. Where's the go this way? It's really difficult to not get lost down here. Okay. Now. Get. Yeah. Here we go. Holy. We're just not very smart. The amount of stuff that we've missed that has been in front of our face this entire playthrough is alarming. No, I don't want to examine it. Nothing happened. Okay, yeah, give me that. Examine. Yes. That's gonna be a lot of turning. That's not right. There it is. So 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Oh, yeah, use that. 4, 2, 3, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1. Hey. We did it. Okay. Ooh, Tetris is a good choice always. Still have the games, that's awesome. Destiny 2 is okay, it's free. I get to chill. You like first-person shooters? Yeah, first, there's a lot of...
Barry?
You're eating good if you like first-person shooters.
You too, Jill.
There's a lot of good stuff to play. You've got all the, like, the most recent Doom games, like Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages.
Have any idea?
Those are like fast-paced first-person shooters.
There's only one way to find out.
It's the therapy. Yeah, some games that you can just chill and like play. I'm gonna sound like, if anybody has been in my stream, they know that I talk about Celeste an obnoxious amount. But that game is seriously an incredible play, and I think if you like stuff that like chills you out, the gameplay may not chill you out, but the soundtrack is one that is just top notch. So like it keeps you from raging out on the gameplay because it's a platformer, and it's very difficult at times. But it doesn't, like, that soundtrack just kind of keeps you level, and the storyline for it too is really, really incredible. So I cannot recommend that game enough. I scream from the rooftops for people to play that game. I love it that much. We actually just we were playing that before. Celeste. So here's what the cover looks like. If you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, it's on Game Pass and the PlayStation Plus. It's also on the Switch as well, or PC on Steam. Yeah, it's an indie game, but it is a very beloved game from people in the space. It is phenomenal. I think I'm going to fight Lisa Trevor, so I'm just gonna assume and hope for the best, because I know that's coming up soon. Retro Daddy, what's going on, my man? How is your Tuesday? I'm still going at it, yes. Just another workday, hated it. Work can do that to you, man. Like, I've had some stress with my work stuff recently, just unknowns and question marks, and we finally, like, pretty much solidified something of some of those unknowns today, so it was not a big relief yet, but we're getting there, which matters. Yeah, we're approaching, like, the end there. Yeah, I get paid commission, so it's it can be very stressful at times. What am I supposed to do here? I don't remember. Like, there's a trash compactor, sure. Like, what are we compacting? I was too busy ranting and raving about Celeste. Man, I understand you there. Today I did a lot of, like, responding to people and reaching out to people for an event that I'm planning. So I can feel you there. I was messaging a ton of people, responding back to their messages and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel you there 100%. What? I don't understand what the trash compactor's for. What am I missing? I don't put anything down there. Like, I'm not just squishing metals or something, right? There's an item box up here. Is there anything that needs squished that I own? Ooh, Beyond Two Souls was really good. The Last of Us, yes. Yeah, I'm a big story game guy. Like, if you give me a good story that captures me in the games, if you like good stories, I recommend Days Gone as well. A lot of people bashed that game, but I thought the story like brought me to tears. It was so good. Like, it was really, really, really good. It does get repetitive in the gameplay, but it really, like, if you just keep pushing through some of those, like, repetitive motions, it does get, like, really, really good. When you start getting to the end, and, like, the story beats start hitting, and you're really getting, like, invested. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Barry, can you tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here?
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
That wasn't really helpful. Gonna be honest. Wait, we came from an elevator, so I can just go through this door. Yeah, keeping up with, like, all the things that is streaming and content and making sure you're posting shorts and there's Lisa Trevor. There you are. Are you watching The Last of Us TV series? Because that's a good one. I guess I'm supposed to lure her into the trash compactor. Hey. Yeah. I haven't seen the recent episode either.
Barry!
Barry, you done tricked me. My wife and I are watching two shows right now. We're watching The Handmaid's Tales, and we're watching The Last of Us. So tonight we caught up on The Handmaid's Tale, because that's one episode away from being done, and then we watched The Last of Us, and we don't get to watch much TV, so when it's time, it's like watch it and hopefully that she doesn't fall asleep like she did tonight. I have a support animal while I watch The Last of Us Season 2. Yeah, man, that... Whew. I remember when I played the game and the scene happened, and I was like, what? It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm crying in a room filled with video games because this happened? Why? I guess I'm not supposed to lure her in the trash compactor. Is this like a circle? Yes? God, I do not remember anything about this. Where's she coming from? Uh-oh. Don't mind me, Miss Trevor. Just gonna sneak by you here. Don't mind me. I have cried so much. Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Yeah, pull it, sure. Hey, what's with the hooks? Hey, easy. Put something special on it. Yeah, put her hand, the thing that's on her hands. Hello? Ow. Owie. Okay, put something special in it. What is the something special that fits there? Ow. Hey. Alright, we're gonna have to use that. Because we do not want to die. these up. Another good story game, too, is Horizon Zero Dawn. If you haven't played that one, that's a really good one. Yeah, survival horror. I've always had a soft spot for it. I actually have Silent Hill 2 remake that I have yet to play. Is this a door that I haven't been through, or that I have been through? And like part of me, like the content side of me is just like, just save it for Halloween time and play it. Like, that's a horror game to play during Halloween time. But the gamer in me is just like, ugh, play it. Just play it. Because I really want to play it. And I got it around yeah, I got it for Christmas. And it's still sealed on my shelf. Alright, I guess this goes wherever it's gonna go. Oh, this goes down to where the trash compactor was. I forgot how, like, puzzle-driven this was. I looked away from the gross parts of Silent Hill. Just hide in the Snuggie or the hoodie. Whatever your preference is. Or a nice blanket. We're big blanket people in this house. Oh. Wish Twitch would approve my new emote, damn it. Sometimes they take so long to approve it. I never played the Outlast games. Those were ones I haven't played. I've watched more games than I've played for sure, though. I can relate to that because since I have 2 kids, I can't play games much except for at night. But when I get to game, like when I'm upstairs and not gaming, I get to, like, if I watch stuff on TV, I get to basically play the game without playing the game. I just watch games that I've played over and over. I mainly watch people do, like, I like to watch people do speed runs. So I've watched a lot of Resident Evil speedruns, which it doesn't show because I have no idea what I'm doing. And I've watched a lot of Mario 3 speedruns. An alarming amount of Mario 3 speedruns. A flamethrower? That's what I was working for. Oh, it's broken. Oh, I get to put that in the door, then, I guess. I would assume. That makes sense. That makes sense. Retro, if you're still in here, are you playing more Mario 64 the next time you stream? Which Resident Evil that you never finished watching? Was it 7? That was the scariest one. Okay, so we have to pull the lever. Resident Evil 7 in VR? Whew. That's a doozy. Yes, I did ask you a question, Retro. When are you streaming next? And is it going to be Mario 64 again? Door. Yeah. Do you just stream random stuff, Retro? Tomorrow night, 100%, and I'll be continuing Mario 64. There we go. That's the answer we were looking for. Because, oh, shit. I was going to say, tomorrow, I usually take the day off, but since we're leaving Thursday evening, I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. We're going out of town for the weekend. Oh. Because usually I take off Wednesdays and stream Thursdays. But since I'll be away Thursday, I figured I'd stream Wednesday. Oh, this is just one that... okay, there we go. So this is... I think this is all the Trevor family. So it's...
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Fine. If Haisha was here, he wouldn't have done it. Yeah, I try to do the request stuff too, which I have to work on that too, because I need to fix my stream elements like bot that goes in the chat, because I swear I have it on, but I don't think it works. So yeah, this is where Lisa Trevor like slept. I should do that. I should have one of my nights just dedicated to retro. But here's the problem. Here's my problem. Is I would do retro on like one of the nights, but if I'm playing like if I played like Ocarina or Mario 64, I would just be like I just want to keep playing these. So my other nights would just blend in. Yeah, it's Resident Evil 7's the one that you're thinking of. That was they brought the Biohazard name, which is what it's called over in Japan, but oh, I'm in that place now. Yeah, it was in a house mostly. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in here now. I pull these things out. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's in the area to get here. What is? Oh, the fire is what I'm hearing. Once my emote gets approved, I think I'm gonna start rolling out my new logo and stuff. Because I just finished it up. Just wrapped it up. Posted it over on the old Instagram. If you're not following me over on Instagram, Dad's Game Room. Dad's Game Room on the Instagram. Oh yeah, finding the way out of here with these camera angles is, yeah, the worst. Hey buddy, how's it going? I'll take it. I'll take it. And the problem with me with playing retro games too is some of them don't have, like, there's no specific, hey, you beat it. It's just, you got the high score. Like, when I look at my NES games, which I could have sworn I sold Paperboy, but I guess not. Like Excite Bike, and Dr. Mario and Tetris. Like, those games aren't like definitive, like, hey, you beat the game. Which kind of is part of my whole thing. Like, I want to play my game collection and like beat the games and decide whether or not I want to keep them or get rid of them. But I guess yeah, that makes sense. I like that. When I do a stream of those, I could be like, play it until it's like, oh, okay, we've had enough of this. We know you put the blocks, you do the thing, and then it gets faster and faster. Because I could play Tetris all night long. I love Tetris. You want to talk about a game that you could just like lose hours into? Goodness, Tetris is the one. Tetris 99 on the Switch. Woo, doggy. Dude, I've literally sat in my living room, like, played Tetris on the Switch, and was just like, what time is it? Oh, it's time to go to bed. I have been playing this much too long. Which I haven't. That's a system I have not played in quite a while. My Switch gets used and abused by my daughter. My Joy-Cons are like screaming to be replaced. Yeah, the Tetris music is what's the one for PS4? Tetris Effect. That one's really sweet. It's like really futuristic and like kind of like Beat Saber-ish like feel to it. That one's really sweet. If you haven't played that one, I recommend playing that one. But I will say, though, Tetris Effect didn't have the same, like, power over me that, like, regular Tetris or Tetris 99 has. There we go. I love how they expanded the mansions. I really need to frame my mansion blueprint. That was one thing I really wanted to frame down here, but I don't have much wall space. That's being eaten up by quite a few things. Mainly these 3 Star Wars posters here. I didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was multiplayer, quite honestly. Because usually for multiplayer games, you need other players and friends. And I lack that department. I feel like that's a relatively common issue these days. Where's the charger for my headphones? Gotta plug in the old headset here. Tetris has evolved over the years, but I am with you, sir. I am not mad at it. I am not mad at it at all. Give me all the Tetris. Did you watch the guy that got the the end screen in Tetris. Like, he was like, what, 14 or 16 or something? He was really young. He might have even been younger than that. That was wild.
You're a lush.
Like, watching somebody who plays games at that
I was
level is
worried,
just like,
'cause I thought you were...
that's not me.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
Look at how big that gun is in Jill's hand. Oh no. It's the Colt Python. I will say, they are not that big in person.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
They are sweet though. Sure. Here you
Thanks,
go.
Jill.
You don't have to snatch it like that. Holy. I was just... I like how after she falls, it's just radio silence. There's not a single sound going on right now. It's just like, anyone gonna address the elephant in the room? We did just shoot a person off of a very large... Wait, what? I don't know if we have to push these off, if I'm being honest. I think that's for the battle. But I'm going to push them off anyway. It might be. It might just be like, if you jump down off of the cliff, it just leads to Silent Hill. Wait. No. No. That's not how that works. I don't think that's how that opens. Yeah, they use them for experiments. If you read into like the lore of Resident Evil, like reading the lore of Lisa Trevor and like her family, it's actually like heartbreaking. This takes me to the fountain where I probably need those 2 medals, which means I'm gonna have to probably backtrack a lot. Oh, wait. Oh, and right there they are. Look at that. Isn't that sweet and lovely? A wolf. I bet there's an eagle. Just a hunch. There's the eagle. And I'm going to assume that this one's a wind. Oh, never mind. What the hell is the wind crest for then? This backtracking to this better be short and sweet, because now we're like really approaching the end. Hey Barry, how's it going? Just gonna hang out there? Okay. Yay, it's not that far. very convinced. Yes, he can. Which, that's one thing I don't know about anybody else, but in games that have multiple endings, I don't like that. I don't like having multiple endings. I like a cut and dry story. Like, give me all the canon. Just no question marks on, like, well, in this scenario, it's like, what scenario is the one that is the most true to a story? Give me that one. I want that one. Maybe it's my simple-mindedness, but I like cut and dry story. I don't think I need that grenade launcher, if I'm being quite honest. I don't. I still don't know what that wind crest is for. I have no idea. I had it so early in the game. Like, that was my, like, thing with Elden Ring. Is, like, there was, like, so many endings to that game. And it's like, well, which one is, like, the true one? I wish I was more like you. Simple-mindedness. Very basic. I'm as basic as they come. I'm not hard to please. Sometimes I am, but very, very rarely. My wife would tell you otherwise, but I like options in games. Give me options, because I think that is important. But don't, like, when it comes to this is the thing that happens and this is the thing that is the result of it, but the journey in between those 2 points, give me options. Like, side characters. Like, if I'm playing and, like, side characters can die, sure. And, like, if you don't do something, or you did do something, then they live. Like, that's cool. That's fine. Because then it's not changing the actual, like, outcome of the game. Like, it does, but that's a realistic thing that you can relate to. Because it's like, if I go down the street and I chuck a rock through someone's window and I run away, that they're not going to know that I threw the rock. But if I throw the rock in their window and I stand there, they're going to know that I threw the rock. So there's... It relates to real life and realism. But having the thing where the main character dies at the end, but at the end this happens, so it's like, well, if there's a sequel and they're in the sequel, but in the first one they could die at the end, what? I know it's like sort of contradicting what I'm saying with the side characters and stuff dying and not dying, but like, if I'm playing a game where the characters in 4 different games, but in the first 2 they could die at the end, it's like, just stop. That didn't need to be a thing. Or maybe that's just my opinion and it's wrong, but damn it, it's my opinion and I stand by it. And also, why is it hot down in my basement? Any other time, I'm freezing. Maybe it's because it was too cool today. What's the temperature in my kids' room, I wonder? Oh, they're chilling. They're fine. They are perfect. And was my son sleeping on his stomach? I guarantee he was. Oh, he's sleeping on his back tonight. Look at that. That's a rare sighting. He's been doing this thing where he likes to roll over a lot. And he likes to be like on his side or on his belly to sleep. And he then wakes up in the morning and he's mad because he's like trying to roll, but he's like, the way that his mattress is, it's like difficult for him. Like, not that it's unsafe, it's perfectly fine, but he gets like frustrated and he just like holds himself up. He's just like, guys, help. And then you go upstairs to him and he turns around and he's all smiles. He's 7 months old. Soon to be 8 months old. And he is a force. He is a force. He does this thing when we're feeding him where he just slaps you. So like, he'll be laying there and I'll be cradling him like this to feed him, and as I'm cradling him, he's just constantly slapping my arm. And then earlier I just finished giving him his bottle for bed, and he likes to grab my face a lot. And he grabs my face and he likes to pull on my beard, but he like gets his hand to like flat, and then he starts smacking me in the face. And he thought it was funny. He starts to giggle and smile at me. And I was like, "How do you like it?" And I started like tapping his little chubby cheeks, and he thought that was funny too. He was giggling pretty hard. And then I started tickling him. He's a very smiley little baby. He is always smiling. And he's got big giant blue eyes, and he smiles with his eyes too, so woo. It probably is the sound of the slapping, yeah. Although he doesn't really like, he's very like sensitive to sounds. Like, there's a farm near us where you can get ice cream, and it's really good ice cream. And they have little baby cows that are outside that everybody can like go and check out and stuff like that. And there was a cow at the very end that was mooing. And I thought like, oh, it'd be cool for him to see like the cow mooing, and his curious little mind would be like, oh, what's this thing that's making this sound? He heard it mooing, and he was like, "Ah!" He just started screaming bloody murder. I was like, okay, my bad. My bad, man. I thought you'd enjoy the cow. That's my fault. And then we were like halfway down the path from it, and it mooed again, and he was looking at us like, it's not over. I think this is the door I just came from. He's gonna be quite a character when he grows up. I will confidently say that. And he's gonna keep us on our toes. And he is going to terrorize our daughter. 100%. Is it the same as the other one? Yeah. Yep. That checks out. I was a menace. Oh, wait, no, it's Ada, isn't it? Oh, no. Go back. It's Ada. Ah, it is the same. Excuse me? Okay. Is the basement 2? Is that Safsprin? Oh. S-P-R-I... Wait. I just lost my... Wait. Ah! Saf... Okay. I don't remember that password. Was that? That can be it. Just that. Every time I see Cadaver, I think of Waking the Cadaver. The band. Is that all that was? Is just that? Seems a little bit of a letdown. Where are we? Just laboratory. We have a Mo disc. We need, what, one more Mo disc? Oh, there was something back there. Oh, it's Magnum rounds. That's right. Well, I don't even have a Magnum. I feel gypped. Oh, so one of these doors I unlocked. Wait. It's this one. Oh no, it's this one. It's none of them. Didn't I unlock B3 doors? Oh wait, was it that one? That would be the one. Always go in that little side room first. Always. I will indeed take the X-ray, I guess. I need more space in my inventory. Place the initials in alphabetical order. Oh boy. So I need more space in my inventory. What's this? Oh, here. This is John talking to Ada. Do you give me a password? Yeah. Oh, I'm about to. I'm about to get the password. Yeah, we already figured that out, but we need the second password. But we need to put these in the alphabetical order. So that okay, so the little dangly thing's the colon. Oh. I guess I need to do the... Okay, so A, C... No. E... G. So they are in alphabetical order. No. Did I just went... I just, like, wrong it there. What? Colon. C. No. E. C. E. Oh, that part. C. E. L. E. C. E. L. E. C. E. L. E. I guess. C. E. L. E. Let's try it. Let me write that down, because I guarantee you I will forget it. I have the brain of a goldfish. Already? Already a Crimson Head. Not cool. I'm back. John. The password is Ada. That one. C. Damn it. E L E. Okay, that's not the order that I needed to put them in. Am I supposed to put them in the order of the thing? So if it's C-E-L-E, it'd be C-E-E-L. Ah! Stay away. So if I organize them, then it would be C, E, and E, L. Oh, wait. So it's just flipping the last two. Or, wait a minute. Hold on. I think it might be C-E-L-L. Because I think that I assumed... Yeah. Yeah, it's CE yellow. I assumed by looking at it without checking it out that it was the same as the other one because it shows the red in like that straight down like esophagus or whatever. But it wasn't, which is very what's the word I'm looking for? Condescending. That is very condescending. Okay. Back to the computer. We have the thing, I think. John. Ada. Sweet. That one. Bingo! Bingo, bango, bongo. Now, B2. Oh, that's that big door. That, if I'm remembering correctly, that's the room with the slides in it. That has the slides, and that's where you find out that Wesker's a dirty, dirty cop. Spoiler alert. And if you didn't know. This is just the Mo discs. Never mind. I thought I couldn't get in that door. Well, there's a slide filter. Hey, guy. How's it going? How about not yet? How many do you take? I'm not the guy that's going to read all of those. I do have a Mo disc. Oh, I thought you put the Mo discs in that. Well, now I have room for whatever's behind this. Fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Good. Because I didn't want to carry that. Because that's a lot to put on somebody. I think that you do come back to this room. Which is, I guess, a problem that I need to solve with Mr. Crimson Head outside. So we may want to just put an end to him. Yeah, that's the Mo disc. And quite honestly, I don't think you need to do the Mo discs if you don't want to. If you're not worried about saving Chris. That was easy. Now we go up the stairs. Onward. There should be a Mo disc reader in tap as well. I move around a lot, by the way. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Can we stop? Goodness. I'm gonna pick up one of those and use it while the opportunity presents itself. Okay, there is a Modisk reader there in the original, I think, or maybe that's an answering machine. Why, yes, I will take the Modisk. Thank you. There's a Modisk reader in here. Where's it at? I can't take those. What was that? Security protocols. Sorry, I'm not going to read them. If it ruins your experience, I'm sorry. How am I going to know the passcode? Oh, because I used the slide. Bioorganic Weapon Official Report. Cerberus. Cerberus. Neptune. The Hunter. The Tyrant. And who may that be? That would be Albert Wesker as a Bioorganic Weapons Research Group development staff. I like how it's like a picture of people and then Wesker's just like put in there in his video game graphic. 8462. Eight, 4, 6, 2. We opened the door to Narnia. That's the power key. There's a Modisk reader. Never mind, it's not. Oh. I forgot about that.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
I don't think I ever did this. That's sick. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't want to watch it again. I think that is quite honestly the first time that I have ever seen that. That was so sick. Because if I could find my mouse, one of my emotes is the zombie head. God, that's so sick. I didn't know that was a thing. I swear there's a Modisk reader in this room. That audio, that audio was squishy. It's a little, yeah, it was a little squishy. This is the power key. Just tell me it's a power key. Thank you. Key for the power area. Same thing. Now I can go in these two doors down here. Why is there music? Because we have to set the tone. atmosphere. Ruh-roh. Wait, don't move anything. Oh, wait, do I have to move that? Okay. We can move it now. There's shotgun shells that I don't have room for because this Mo disc should not be in my inventory because there should have been a Mo disc thing in the other room. Whoa! Excuse me. Just melts into the ground. Oh! Ruh-roh. I bet. What? 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 How? Okay. How does it take one shotgun shell? It takes one shotgun shell, but 3 grenade launcher rounds? Seems a little fishy. That first jump scare got you. You should definitely never play Resident Evil 7 in VR. I mean, you should, but maybe take an extra pair of pants, because that's a scary one. Oh, hey, I have room in my inventory now. Look at that. I'll have more room, because I can do this. There has to be more in here, right? Can't just be it. Oh, I can climb in the other vent. They'll get ya. There's the Mo disc thing. Like, it's just how it's the number crunching on like a old landline. Well, I guess back in the day and in this time, those were still used. Oh, this is the same. This is the same area. That I was before. It just looped back. Yes. I probably should go back to the... Is there there's an item box on B1, right? B2. Yeah. I should go back there because I have the Mo disc in the thing. And we can't leave our boy Chris behind. We gotta save Chris. It's not an option. How else would we get Resident Evil 7 if he's, or Resident Evil 5 if he's not alive? He's got boulders to punch in the future. Who are we to deny him? Okay, we put those in there. Clearly we don't have a magnum yet. O disc down here. O disc. And I should have a health thing with me just in case. Give me the ink ribbon. We're gonna save. This is one of the games that I would like to platinum. Like, I would love to platinum this game. But I feel like it would be a bit difficult. I could be wrong, though. It might be obtainable. That back in there, and be on our merry way. We are very close to the end of this game. No Crimson Head, no Crimson Head. I had to say it. I had to say something. I done jinxed it. Done jinxed it. Walk down the stairs faster, Jill. That was a night, like, that's a cool addition to this game. Or the remake, is the Crimson Heads. I still want to know who selects no. Like, who saves all of their keys? I figured that would be closed. Left is the elevator. This way is not. This... Oh, I know where we're going. There's gonna be more bugs. There's gonna be plenty more bugs. Hopefully I can just run with no disk, the password thing. Boom! This shotgun is so good. 3 grenade rounds and yet 1 shotgun shell just does it. Where are you? Ah! Where are you at? Oh no, you were just... It's huge. Yeah. Another one? In the original, this is where the other Modisc was. The Modisc reader. But it's not here. They still pop out? Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's still here. It's still here. Yay. Let me down. Oh, I electrocuted it. I was wondering what I did. So I have to carry fuel. Oh, really? So I would have to carry that fuel all the way there with while I think you have to walk. I don't think you can run. No, go back. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. Oh, I can go in that door. Hey, a save room. We like those. Hey, shotgun shells. We like those too. I'll take these too. I wish I had more shotgun shells. Or a magnum. There's a survival knife. Just making sure I don't have any other. Okay. We tried. We tried to find more shotgun shells. There's the elevator. So now we go back. Do we go back to the Modisk door? Actually, I think there's more behind the Modisk door than Chris. Where is the Modisk door in here? I think. Yes. My bad. Okay. Couldn't just do all three at once. Just all, like, just one action to push all three. What's down here? Chris!
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing, though.
You know, the voice acting in this one is kind of cheesy. But I like it. We like cheesy. Which I'm trying to meet the voice actors for this game. A local arcade is having an event where they will be there. I'm trying to get my collector's edition of this game signed. 100%. The voice acting does fit for its time. No doubt about it. It adds to the charm. Like the Devil May Cry line of "I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light," and his voice cracks and it's all like it's all just terrible. That's the way it should be. What was I'd lost track of what I was doing because I wanted to get to Chris. Elevator. I need fuel. Where was that? Where was that fuel thing? Was it back here? Why couldn't I grab the fuel thing when I was in there the first time? It's not in there. I think it was in here. It was not in here. Yes, it was. Right there it is. Hello? Am I missing something here? Yeah, I don't need that. Oh my goodness. I need that. But why can't I take it? So I did Chris, I did the Modisc door. There's... That door's broken. Elevator I can't use. That's just the slide room. There's a big old door there that I can't go into. I don't think I can go into that door. I'm pretty positive I can't go into that door. But if it's on track with all the things I've been doing in this game so far, I can probably go through that door. Oh, there's a crimson head. We'll just burn you after the fact. Okay, I don't think we can go through that. I'm pretty positive we can't go through that door. But watch me be proven wrong. Because what would be in that door? I think that's where, like, that's the tyrant. That's where the tyrant is. So there's nothing here for me. There's a step ladder that goes down. Step ladder, the big door, elevator. So everything else I'm doing has to be down here. So the fueling device I can't take out, but why? Why can't I take it out? That's not for the fueling thing. There was nothing in here, was there? I mean, there's stuff in this room, I guess, but nothing that I needed. First aid spray. That, yeah, nothing. Nothing in here. Where do I go? been to the rooms down here. There was no other places to go after that I went in the Modisk door. That was literally just for Chris. Right? In there, Modisk door, down. Locked door for Chris. Yeah, there was nowhere else to go down there. This was the last door I opened with that key. That's rusted shut. This is an elevator with no power. Yeah, I know. What was in here? That was where the cockroaches were. And the thing said that it was out of fuel. There was no item that I could take from there, was there? I guess I'll find out. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. We just missed stuff like always. Story of our life. Story of our life. Oh, God. How many times have I just ran past things and then had a struggle to find what to do? And it was right there. The whole time. The whole time. And I'm pretty positive that when we're walking through, we have to walk and we can't run. And if there's little cockroaches and stuff that like to pop in, that could be a problem. Hi, Sha. What's going on, brother? How was Fortnite treating you? Did you win? Did you get the high score? Of course the Crimson Head would wake up. Of course. Why wouldn't he? You found AI Darth Vader and he didn't like you. It's because you took away the hydrate. That's why. Yeah. So we have to tiptoe. You made it up. He would never say no. If you asked him about sand, he might not like that. But water, he's all about water. He's all about that hydration. Don't run, Jill. We have to slowly walk. Because if we run and we explode, we don't want to explode. AI Darth Vader for sure was just like, yes, Aisha, bring back the hydrate. Give the people what they want. Yeah, you gotta grind those clips. I've been falling behind on those. And I don't like it. He did. He did, Haisha. I know him. Okay? I've watched the movies. I know who he is. He just doesn't like sand. That's it. Yeah, that's the problem with me is I can't do them after stream because I literally have to go to bed. We done exploded. How much progress did we lose? Oh, goodness. It's not where we want to be. That's not... Oh my gosh. That far? Oof. Do we still have the Modisc in the... Okay, actually, we're not that far, right? No, we're not that far. We're okay. You started ending stream earlier, so you can... Well, that's the problem. If I ended stream earlier, then my stream would be so short. Because I start at 10, and I usually go till like 1. But sometimes, I mean, I guess sometimes, depending on how the games play out, I'll stop like at 12 or so. Just depends. But that's the last thing I want to do after stream, though, is just like work on clips. Alright, so what rooms have we been into? I can't believe we exploded. Oh, gosh. Note to self. Try to run. Well, I can't run. Try to walk past the bugs and not shoot them with a grenade launcher. Lesson learned. Alright, so we have to go unlock these 2 doors. Enjoy grinding clips, Aisha. Oh, this part. I have a ton of clips to upload to my Google Drive so I can edit them. This. Oh, we have to ban the bot. Ban the bot. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's because that one's already doing it. Stop it. Wait, did I get all the stuff that I could get in here? Was there nothing else to get? Where was the bug? Where are the bugs? Am I insane? Oh, that's the rusted shut door. Oh, it's a different rusted shut door. There was nothing in here for me? Okay. That doesn't make much sense, but... Because I was already in there. So I just needed to open the last door. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We have... Okay. I understand where we are now. Okay. So get the canister, go put the disc in. That's the route. Okay. Give me the empty canister. Oh, we didn't even have to walk that way. We needed to just walk over there. We didn't have to walk to the door. Mistakes were made. Okay? I'm not proud of it, but we learned and we can move forward. I was going to the Modisc room for the fuel for some reason. Oh, mistakes were made. Okay. What can I say? Now, we can go talk to Chris again. Cross that off the list. It's in the same place that we need to go anyway. Wait, that means we didn't go in this door. Oh yeah, it was a save room. But we like save rooms. Boy, it's really a toss-up of which save room music is my favorite. It is very close. This one is a good one, and OG Resident Evil 2 is like... Okay, now to the Modisc room. Talk to Chris, go up, fill the canister, walk to where the canister actually goes, and not to where the Modisc was, because that is after the fact. I need to put the canister in, then go to that room, because that's where the switch is. Oh my goodness. Pull all the switches. Pull the switches. And there we go. Yeah, those are always like the better channels to watch. People that just like, I just play the game. I don't I just have to, like, as a person that streams, you have to constantly be talking, which is sometimes hard to do. Like, there's times where there's just dead air, where like
Chris,
that's not good.
You're alive!
Of course
So you
I'm
have to
alive.
fill the dead air with
Jill,
something.
there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
And I'm a very like
I have to get you out of
non-serious person, like in my everyday
won't
life,
open.
because I don't like to take things
here.
too
Wait,
seriously.
I'll be back to get you out.
Okay.
So I
no
like to
sightseeing,
joke
though.
around. I like to have fun. I like to like be a ball buster, which Haisha can attest to if he were here and not grinding clips. I bust his balls all the time in his stream. So it's just a thing, like, you have to learn how to, like, fill dead air, especially when like you have these days where chat's not super active. Like, you have viewers in there, especially over on YouTube. Like, YouTube people, for some reason, just do not like to talk. Sometimes they do. Like, last night they were. But some people just lurk. They just sit there and watch without saying anything. So you have to kind of, like, pretend that people are talking. And just pretend that you're, like, playing to an audience, because I guess technically you are. Okay. Let's not make the same mistake. Here we go. That's not the door, Jill. Let's nice and slow. Don't shoot anybody with grenade launchers. I don't think I've ever heard of the Rad Bread, though. I was going the right way. A lot of the people, like the game people I watch on YouTube, are like game collectors. Some of them are people that play games, but a lot of them are collectors. Because I am a game collector, as you can see behind me. And on these beautiful shelves that I wish were a different color. But we made decisions based off of a room before this was a thing. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. It does help that, like, you were in here from the very beginning. So, like, normally it takes about, 20 minutes people to start rolling in, because a lot of the people that come in and watch in our community are streamers. So they're streaming themselves, but they'll always, like, watch and lurk. Hey, stop it. But it's so easy to talk when people are, like, proactive. Like, there are sometimes, like, some streams go, like, crazy, and it's a blast when there's a bunch of people talking, hanging out, having fun, bouncing jokes off of each other. Everybody's in on it. What is that? Oh yeah, I'll take that. It makes it easy. It's the ones that you don't have that really put you into another category of filling the air and everything, and it's definitely hard to do, especially when you, like, are first starting out, which I don't claim to be a professional, because I am far from it. Yeah, there's some streams that get a little wild and crazy. I quite honestly could not even fathom how people have, like, tens of thousands or even thousands of people in a stream and, like, still engage with people. Like, that's just to see the chat just constantly rolling. It's like, how do you even acknowledge anybody? That's insane. But a lot of people that I watch are people that are in this little community that we've built, which is, it's really fun. There's a lot of good people in there.
Jill,
Barry.
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
Haven't been on Twitch for years until this month. I'm assuming that you were over with the done getting beaten, Madden. I'm assuming you were over with the one guy that's doing like the fundraising for the month. I forget his name. Something Red Cheek or something. I think it was his Twitch name. I think they said that he was doing it for the month. Yeah, Cherry Man. That's it, Cherry. Yes, Cherry, not Cheek. I gave him a follow over on Instagram. I wanted to reach out to him. Yeah, Cherry Man 1.
Wesker.
Yeah, I wanted to reach out to him and
Thank you, Barry.
talk to him.
What do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be
So is
free
he
of all
doing
this
it for the
anyway.
whole month?
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand.
And Retro, I haven't
The
played
things you
Madden
mentioned are
in years.
I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory.
Very nice.
Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Yeah, I've never done anything like this
Barry.
before, but I've like
You gotta
organized
love Barry. He
like,
must
helped
really be afraid of
organized
Umbrella.
stuff like
You and
in
Umbrella
the
took his
ballpark.
family. You
So I think it'll
bastard.
be really fun. I've been having a blast organizing and planning
Umbrella.
it. So I
Well,
have a lot,
used some carrots
a
and
lot of
sticks to
things, a
count,
lot of
but it had nothing to do with Umbrella.
what's the word I'm
I
looking?
just
What's
used
the
Barry
analogy
for
I'm
my
looking for?
personal interests. Though
A
both
lot
you
of
and Barry
coals
seem
in
to
the
think I
fire,
was
so to
following
speak.
Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Cowork. That makes sense. Playing Madden with cowork. I can see how that would be fun. I get the urge to play those sports games every now and then. Took some time away from it, so I'm rusty again. I liked College Football 25. That was a really good game. I got the platinum for that.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You
It's
know,
magnificent.
I hate goodbyes.
Got him.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No,
Wait, we
you're
went
not
to-
blame.
okay, we did go
It's
talk to
Umbrella
Chris
and
again.
Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on
Oh,
my
I
friends
forgot that they
again.
had that. I completely forgot.
Shit!
I like I don't really watch NFL football. I don't really care for all of that, but when it comes to college football, sign me up. I can watch college football all day long.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
What a line.
You want a piece of me?
What a line.
What? Premature.
No, Barry!
No,
Viral cultured freak.
Hey, that's rude. Okay, the double swipe.
Barry!
I don't know. I don't know why Barry just didn't shoot. That doesn't make much sense.
You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
But he is really fast. Why have I still not gotten a Magnum? You know what I mean? Where is that? Where is the Magnum that I've never gotten? But I've gotten ammo for it.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Done. Did it. We're gonna beat it.
Deactivating.
I should have saved at some point.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been
Go
activated.
back here.
Personnel must
Yeah.
immediately.
Save the game.
Releasing all logs.
Give me an ink ribbon. I keep wanting to go put, like, use the ink ribbon on the typewriter.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
Give me this first aid spray.
Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated.
Now we can go about our day. Now we can go down and save Chris. So I think the door will be unlocked. Not today, bugs.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
I gotta save my man, you know what I mean? He's got future boulders to punch.
system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
So it releases all the locks.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
If he's not down here, I'm gonna be real upset.
Must evacuate immediately.
Come on, Chris, let's go.
Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Jill,
Love a good
Sorry about
trophy
the
pop.
wait.
Is there
So
a
everything's
better
taken care
feeling
of?
than a nice trophy
Well,
pop?
almost. Now let's
Hearing
get the
that
hell out of here.
that trophy sound when you're playing a game. I think it's pretty hard to beat.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Thanks for coming in, Retro. Have a good night's sleep. Get that rest for that Mario 64 tomorrow.
Has been activated.
I'll be on tomorrow again, but you'll be streaming.
come on, let's go.
But I'll probably have you tabbed up and I'll troll you here and every now and then.
The self-destruct system has
Tank controls, would you
all personnel
work?
evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
I appreciate the support, my man. Always, always, always appreciated. Retro, before you actually no, I'll tell you. I'll tell you another time. I guess I'll say it now. So you're getting breaking news. So I've been in the works on planning something for my wife and I's birthday coming up, and we are gonna do a stream July 12th where we will have a custom link that people can donate to. We are doing something with the Vascular Birthmark Foundation, so we're gonna do like probably an all-day stream. We're gonna play games. We're going to share our story and our journey with our son and his birthmark, his Port Wine stain. I have clips that are being recorded from YouTubers that I have reached out to, talking about facts about Port Wine stain birthmarks, to bring awareness to them, because not a lot of people know about them. I didn't know that it was even a thing until my son was born. So we are going to have this big fundraiser. We're gonna do. I'm working with the local game store. They're probably gonna donate some stuff to give away. Like, we're gonna try and make this thing like really, really something special, and we're gonna try and help out a great charity. So be on the lookout for that coming up in the future. It'll be July 12th. So mark your calendar. Put a little sticker in there, whatever. My family's gonna be on here. My wife, my kids.
Come on, hurry!
We're gonna make a day out of it. I'm gonna have a exclusive emote just for that, and then I'll have the link and stuff in the thing as well, that people can click to do it. I'm gonna try and find like a really convenient way to do that, so that it's super easy for anybody to do. Yeah, July 12th. Yeah, Retro, if you're in the Discord, you've probably seen me talking about it. That's your weekend off too. There you go. Perfect. We've just been trying to like throw together like as many people that we can fit. Like, the whole community in our Discord has really like helped each other, and I want to include them as much as I can with this too.
We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
So we're gonna like Baka is doing a emote. She's gonna draw me an emote of a boy with a little Port Wine stain birthmark that I'm gonna upload and stuff for it. I'll have my new logo and stuff by then, which that's probably coming in soon anyway. Just like the whole rebrand of the channel and everything. So be on the lookout for that. It's exciting stuff. I'm really excited for it. Just with how many people that have like responded back to me and been like, yeah, we'll definitely do something. Yeah, 3 in 1,000 kids. That's crazy. And it's insane because one of my wife's friends, or one of the people she went to school with, her daughter was born with one. So, and we had no idea. Like, we had no clue until our son was born. And like the way that our son was born was,
You made it.
very, like, already a shock, because it was an emergency C-section. So it was just like bump out, and then I see him for the first time before her, and they're like trying to explain to me like what it is, and I'm like, okay, what? And all the things that come along with it, and it's so crazy. So I would love to use my oh, I just unequipped that. I didn't need to. I would love to use my platform to be able to bring awareness to that and stuff, because our journey has not been easy as parents. It's not an easy journey to go through. There's a lot of things that come up and you have to go through, and doctors telling you this and that, and other doctors telling you the complete opposite. It's madness. That's very rude.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Yeah, like I think like the thing that really drives me crazy is we went to the neurologist, and the neurologist was great. Like, he was super helpful, and he was like, yeah, like, you have these things, but it's very rare. So he's like, if I had to guess, it's probably not the case, but we can't rule it out until the MRI at a year. So, you know, just keep an eye on things and make sure like there's no signs of this or that. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. And then our eye doctor, like, she's great, but she's always just like, oh yeah, do you guys go to the Sturge-Weber syndrome place? And we're like, well, he doesn't have Sturge-Weber syndrome that we know of. And she's like, oh really? And we're like, yeah, like, no one's told us any different. And she's like, huh, like, normally people with that have Sturge-Weber syndrome. But then you do the research and you're like, well, that's not the case at all. And it's just like, it's so maddening when you're like, so many doctors are like just assuming things, which I think should not be the case. Like, I really think that they should avoid saying anything, because it's so, there's so many things that go with that, and if you look it up, it just makes it that much more like I would say, like, just giving you more anxiety about everything that you're already going through. So it's just like, it's so crazy that they can just speak their mind and not consider like your feelings with it. It's terrible bedside manner. That's the best way to talk about it. I just realized that Chris died at the end. Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, everything, like, we've gotten, I don't know if lucky is the word for it, but we've had a lot of great doctors that we've dealt with. I mean, I think 2 months old, it might not even have been that old. It might have been even sooner. We had his brain scan and stuff, and like, that's a terrifying thing to go through as a parent, because we didn't, with our daughter, it was like the most normal thing, and she's 5. So going through this with like your second kid after having like a pretty like crazy birth, you're just kind of like, wait, what? I have to do what? I have to go through what? I have to get a brain scan. He has to go to an eye doctor already.
Jill,
he has
you
to,
did a fine job.
we're talking about laser treatments, and it's like, wait, what? And I think going to the first laser treatment was like the roughest, most like anxiety ridden we have ever been through this whole process. Just like the anticipation leading up to it. And we actually had a bad experience the first time, because we showed up at the hospital. We took the day off of work to go. Super early. You have to fast so they can go under with the anesthesia. And, like, we had to wake up at 1 a.m. to feed him and hope that he would go back to sleep. So that way, like, he wouldn't wake up hungry and he could get his laser treatment, then eat afterwards. So we did all that, got up to the hospital, was in pre-op, and as soon as it was 10 minutes before he was supposed to go back, the doctor came out and was like, "Oh yeah, the laser's broken." We were like, "You didn't know this until now? Really?" So that was really infuriating having to deal with that, because you build up this anticipation. You're finally, like, coming to terms with, like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get through this. All we need to do is just get through the first one, just to see how it is, because it's the unknown that you're like, what? So you look at, and obviously you look at pictures of people that have gotten it, and you're like, they range from, like, looking relatively, like, okay to, like, looking rough after the laser treatments. So we finally got to the hospital, like, it was a month after, I think, and we got the first laser treatment done, and it was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. it wasn't that bad. But getting yourself all worked up to go to that, and then having that happen, is just like, really? But he's one treatment in. We have another treatment in June coming up, so yeah, like, already, like, he didn't get put under anesthesia, so, like, that's good. It was all beforehand. But yeah, like, his birthmark is like the whole half of his face. So, and, like, it even goes up on his scalp too. And now, like, it's it's funny because, like, as they get these laser treatments done, like, the birthmark starts to fade a little bit. And like, now he, like, if you look, he has, like, little tiny white dots on his head. Like, if you really look, you can see the little tiny dots from it. But he handled everything so well. He woke up from the anesthesia so well. There's a new laser? Is it still a pulse dye laser, or is it, like, a different type of laser? And, like, once he gets older, like, the way they described it to us was he doesn't have to, like, he doesn't have to go in as often, and it's more like like, case by case basis, depending on how, like, the first, I think they said, like, 8 to 10 treatments go. Oh, it premiered at the clinic last year. Is it being rolled out to, like, is it going to be, like, a common thing at places, or is it going to be, like, only specific places? Eventually. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it on a website right now. slow roll it out. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not a very cheap machine. Oh, I see the little eye shield thing that they have. The advertising for this is crazy. It's like all different types of colors. Oh, there's port wine stains. So it's more powerful from what I'm reading. I'm assuming that like the doctor was saying when we were in the hospital that she like would just do it on her arm. Like she would just like do it on her arm to just show people, which is like that honestly, like her saying that was like that really made it like more digestible, I guess is the word. Like when she just said that, it like kind of like calmed us down, like, oh, you can just do that, like just like you can just let it zap you and then just walk away and just be like, yeah. Avoiding the sun is a little like like it's sketchy but not at the same time, because it's pretty easy to like as he gets older that's going to be an issue. Luckily I have a game room down the basement, so hopefully he likes video games. I dropped my pen. Yeah, by the time he can play games, video games are gonna be off the charts, and lasers are just gonna be like he's just gonna walk into a building and then walk out the back door, and it's just gonna be like just zapped completely clean. And like that's something as a parent, becoming a parent with somebody with like such a glaringly obvious birthmark. It's like you're kind of sad to see it fade away or like get lighter and stuff. Like it's become his, like it I don't want to say it's become his identity, but it's become like a part of him to us. And like there's a whole story behind, like he has a little mark on his cheek that where the port wine stain, it looks like little lip marks. And since my mom passed away, like that's what we say, like that, because they say like when babies are younger, like they talk to angels or whatever when they sleep, or they've seen them before they come into the world and stuff like that. So like we always reference that little kiss mark as his kiss from my mom. So like to see that go away is going to be kind of rough on us a little bit, but yeah, it's a part of him that's going to be missing. It's going to be weird. So like it's and like we're not even doing the laser treatments for like the cosmetic part of it. We're doing it for the benefit of like not letting it get out of control, not letting the skin thicken and get super dark like as he goes into puberty and stuff. Like we want to keep that down to a minimum, because like I think depending on who you are as a person and who you are as a parent depicts what your kids turn out to be and how they handle things. So like if you teach your kids to be kind and to care for one another and to not let things that other people say really get them down, I think you can kind of negate a lot of the ridicule that they would get as a kid, like with having just looking different, you know. So I think like that was a big decision for us with like if we didn't have to worry about the darkening and the thickening, I think we probably wouldn't have gotten laser treatments, but with all of that, we're like, well, we should probably get those to prevent that, like, because that can cause other issues that you don't want. So that's where we landed with that. And obviously you don't want to do something that's like crazy, like it just sounds crazy talking to somebody who doesn't know anything about it. It's like, yeah, he gets zapped with a laser in his face. Like, for somebody that has no idea, it's just like, he what? Like, there's so much we have yet to learn too. Hypertrophy. That's a hard word to say. Hypertrophy. That's not the thickening. Oh wait, do you have a port wine stain? Really? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. His is also on his left side, on his face. Oh, it goes to your neck and your chest too, and your scalp. So it's pretty sizable then. His goes from here, and it like splits at his lip. Doesn't go on his nose. I don't know. It goes around his nose and goes up the top of his forehead, and it is on his scalp a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but that's his little port wine stain right there. You probably saw the picture for the link. Okay. Oops, it would help if I could spell. Oh, you saw the graphic. Okay, yeah. It's really light in that picture too. I've noticed that, like, I think temperature kind of affects it, like with the like darkening, like it gets darker or lighter. Oh, okay. I see. It's always fun, like it's always cool to see like the different iterations of like what they can be, because sometimes like you see, like especially when they're on like hands or chest or legs, like it looks so much different. So what do they do to like help the thickening and stuff? Yeah, when he's cold, it does get darker. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's like interesting about those types of like the types of birthmarks is they're so different. Like everybody's is different. Everyone's unique. Like my wife's friend that she went to school with, her daughter, it was just on her cheek. And they started treatments like immediately. They started treatments I think when she was like 2 months old, which is crazy to me. But I couldn't, like, that's too soon for me, for my comfort zone. That's way too soon. I don't know if I would have been able to handle that, but yeah, I've noticed that there's so many different several surgeries to debulk it. Have they like, does it just keep growing back? Like, does it keep just thickening again? I mean, if you've had several surgeries to debulk it, like, I guess that kind of answers that. Because I noticed in some of the pictures that you had on your Instagram, like you could see like the differences in like the thicknesses over like periods of time, and I don't know if they were pictures like out of order or whatnot, but I mean, if you've had several, then I would assume that it might grow back to a degree. And I guess, too, it just depends on the case, because some people could have the same thing and it could grow back at a much smaller rate. They will continue to grow, but it would take a long time to get back to where it was before. Okay, yeah, so it's just case by case then. Like, if somebody else had the same area birthmark that you have and they had the same thing, it could grow at a completely different rate and maybe not get as thick, or maybe even get thicker. So there's a lot to go into it, which is crazy. There's so much information that you can learn from this stuff, and different severities and stuff. Oh, okay. So you were born when you were born, it was a very intense port wine stain, very dark. Okay, his wasn't too dark when it was darker when he was born, but it has lightened up like a very little bit. But there are times when, like you said, when he's cold or whatever, it does darken, and sometimes you just catch him and you're like, is that lighter today, or is that darker today? Like, it's it's very, very strange. Just learning, like, it's like you're learning another part of your kid, where it's just, it takes on like a life of its own, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what the doctors were saying, and that's why we chose to start getting the pulse dye treatments now, is to avoid, like, try and like minimize the thickening if that were to take place. Because they said, like, right around when he hits puberty, like, it could thicken. I'm not cold, Mom. Your face says otherwise, and it's not the snot running out your nose. It's the birthmark. It's like a mood. I say it's like a mood ring. Because when he grunts and stuff, I think his face gets a little more red on his port wine stain side when he's grunting and stuff, and when he's like yelling. So I call it as he's like a little mood ring. And then when he was first born, and like we were like learning what it was, people were telling us like the name for it after we got through all of the trauma that was the emergency C-section. I would call him my little Batman villain. That's what I would tell. That's how I would refer him to everybody. He was my little Batman villain, because he was split right down the middle like Harvey Dent and Two-Face. Yeah, because all the blood vessels are pumping. Yep, he's my little Batman villain. And I heavily considered. Well, I mean, it would have been cool, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't ever see somebody out there that I don't really know or whatever and just call them that and then hope that they thought it was cool. You know, because, like, it's the strangest part about having, like, a kid, like a baby with the Port Weinstein is when you're walking through places and you're, like, people are seeing your baby, like, you fully expect them to just be like, hey, what's up with that? Nobody says a damn thing about it. They all just ooh and ah over him because he's adorable. But it's like, like, you just want people, because, like, you start taking in this information and you prepare yourself for that, and they don't ask you, and you're like, really? You can't ask about that? It's right there. Just ask me about it. I'll tell you. Like, you prepare for it, like, because you expect to get asked by everybody. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with that? But nobody says a thing. Nobody points it out. And then when somebody finally, like, asked about it, they were like, so what is that? And it's like, thank you, finally. Finally we can explain this. Yeah, like, I would, like, it's a double-edged sword with that, because I'm like, just ask, because I know you want to know about it. Like, but I feel like a lot of people don't really, like, notice it. Yeah, like, if I see someone, like, staring at him, but that's the thing, I haven't seen anybody stare at him. Maybe it's because his, like, birthmark isn't, like, as intense as, like, some would be. Like, it's not, like, dark purple, and, like, if you see him maybe from afar, you can't really, like, see it. So, like, I could see that, but when you're, like, looking directly down at him, it's pretty obvious. Like, just say something. Just ask. And, like, it was kind of rewarding, because my daughter graduated preschool, and I was there for their little end of the year party, and I had him with me, and this little kid, like, ran up, and he was like, why is half of his face all red? I was like, there we go. There we go. And then my daughter was like, oh, he has, you know, it's his birthmark. And then she was saying, we're getting laser treatments and stuff, like, just educating the little kid. It was pretty funny. It's definitely I like the experience, if I'm being honest. Like, I do like the experience of it. I don't like the unknowns. That I could go without, but it's something that makes him unique. It's something that makes him him. So like I was saying earlier, with it getting, like, faded over time after getting these treatments or whatever, like, I wonder what it's gonna look like then. Like, how much is the lasers going to lighten it? Is it going to be like a really big noticeable change? Because, like, if the first treatment's any indication, like, it's gonna be a pretty big change. Because like I said, you can see the little, like, circles on his forehead from like where it's starting to lighten already. So I'm just like, what, like, it's like you prepare yourself for, like, you're gonna have a whole new kid, a whole new baby. You're not gonna like I feel like I would see him like go to pick him up or something, be like, hold up, who are you? I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. And it was cool to hear that the doctor at the hospital was saying that she's like treated kids from like when they were small to now, and they're still getting like treatments and stuff. Like I like that sort of stuff. I like the familiarity and like getting to know them, and they grow up with that doctor and stuff. So I think that's always like kind of cool. I want to raid somebody because I always like to raid people when I have this amount of viewers. So we're going to raid this person who's in the Discord, but her name is a different spelling. APPPPAZ. There we go. Yeah. I like if I find something I like to keep it that way. I don't like change if I don't have to. So like dealing with one doctor, that's I like that. I like doing that. BINEAPPPLEZ. But I'm gonna get to bed, be an adult. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate you coming in and sticking through the whole stream. Look at that. And I love the conversation. It was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to getting this whole event planned and starting to see things come to fruition, and more people responding and seeing what they can come up with and stuff, and getting everything. It's been really fun. So I'm gonna raid out to Pineapples. She is playing Spirit City. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out together. I will be live tomorrow, probably same time, 10 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, quite honestly. I may play another Resident Evil game. I might go classic RE2. I might go retro. I don't quite know yet. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me at Instagram, Dad's Game Room. I'm over on YouTube, Dad's Game Room Podcast. I did a talk with Rob. He goes by Retro Rob over on YouTube. He no longer does YouTube, but that conversation was really great. I highly recommend going to listen to that. He is an excellent dude. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, feel free to stop in.